to my channel Wow Women of Wisdom. Today I am going to show you how to stitch a romper dress for 8 to 9 years old girl. I am using 1 meter of printed rayon fabric for this. So let's start with the measurements. Fabric is in 4 folds. Here is 2 open and 2 closed sides, and here is 4 closed sides. First of all, I will mark my body's measurements. My full body's length is 13 inches and I'll add 1 inch for the bottom hemming and 1 inch for the upper hemming. So it will become 15 inches. So my body's length is 15 inches. Now for the neck, I am using for this pattern a halter kind of neck. So I'll take the neck measurements, that is 4 inches. Mark 4 inches for the neck. I'll mark my measurements from the folded side. Then for the armhole, go 6.5 inches down. This is the 1 inch of space for the folding. 6.5 inch for the armhole depth. And for the chest measurement, I have taken my full round of chest, adding 1 or 2 inch for the ease allowance and divided it into by 4. In my case, that is 6.5 inches. So I'll mark 6.5 inches here and 1.25 inches extra for the seaming allowance, and give it a slant line, connect it to the neck like this and give it a curve shape like this. Then for the waist measurements, I have taken full round of my waist measurements, adding 1 inch for ease allowance and divided it into by 4. In my case, that is 6 inches. I'll mark 6 inches and 1.25 inches extra for the seaming allowance. Cut your fabric from here to here and sides and then bottom of the bodies. Now I'll show you how to cut the shorts pattern. For this, I have taken the full round of the shorts is 15 inches. 1 inch extra for bottom hemming and 1 inch extra for the elastic, hemming to the elastic. So I'll add 1 inch for the upper part, 1 inch for the lower part. I'll take 15 inches. So for the crotch length, I have taken 1/3 of the hip measurements. In my case, 1/3 of hip measurements are 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches I'll mark here. And for this hip measurements, I have taken 1/3 of my hip measurements, that is also 9.5 inches. So I'll take this line at 9.5 inches and this line is 1.5 inch and give it a curve shape like this. And for the waist measurements, I have taken full round of my waist, adding 1 inch, divided it into by 4, that is 6 inches. I have taken 6 inches for the waist of the shorts. Give it a curve shape for the crotch. And my leg round is 8 inches. I'll mark a point on 8 inches and connect this point to the crotch. Then cut your fabric for the shorts, here, crotch and the sides of the legs, and then bottom of the pants. After cutting, I will show you these are the pattern pieces of the bodies and the shorts pattern. I will give a slit to the front pattern of the bodies, that is 4.5 inches in length. 4.5 inch slit I have given to the body. For this I have taken the strip of 3 inches of width and 5.5 inches in the length, and on the 3 sides I have given a stitch to the strip, this side, this and this, and then place the strip right side facing each other and make a V kind of shape like this. In the middle of the strip, make a V kind of stitch line, and then make a stitch line on this V shape, and then cut to the middle of that V. Then turn your strip to the wrong side of the body. I have pinned the strip to the bodies and then make a V kind of stitch like this. Like this. This is the V shape. Then cut this to the middle of the V shape and then turn it to the wrong side. I have done with the slit part of the front bodies. Then now place your patterns like this and make a stitch line on the sides of the bodies. Then after stitching the side bodies part, cut a long strip of bias binding and conceal the raw edges of the armhole, both the armhole, and then for the upper body part fold 1/2 inch like this and again 1/2 inch like this. This is the casing for inserting the dory. This side and this side fold 1/2 inch and again 1/2 inch and make a stitch line. Both the parts of the front bodies and then back of the body, fold it 1/2 inch and again 1/2 inch and make a stitch line to make the casing for the dory. I'll show you after stitching side seams and concealing the raw edges of the armhole and the dory casing. I have done with the armhole, side seams and dory casing. Then make a stitch line to the crotch of the shorts. I have already stitched the crotch. Then open your shorts like this. Now make the center notch for the bodies. Put it like this and make a notch here. Then wrong side of the bodies. This is the wrong side of the bodies and this is the right side of the shirts. Then put your shirts like this. And match the front piece of the body's notch to the front of the crotch and peel it. And then back piece center notch match with the back side of the crotch like this and pin it. And now make a stitch line all around the waist with the 1 inch of seaming allowance. Since after stitching the waist, I have given it casing for the elastic. Fold it 1/2 inch and again 1/2 inch like this. That's why I have given 1 inch of the space for stitching. After stitching, I will show you how to make the casing. I have done with the stitching of the waist with the 1 inch of seaming allowance and then make a casing for the elastic. Fold it 1 centimeter and then fold it 1/2 inch towards the crotch line and make a stitch line all around the waist and leaving a 1 inch or 2 inch of space for inserting the elastic in the casing. I have cut the elastic 3 to 4 inches less to the full measurements of the waist. I minus 3 to 4 inches from the full round of the waist and 1/2 centimeter white elastic I am using. And for the dory casing and for the dory I have taken 1.5 inch width of the fabric and the length of the fabric is, the length of the strip is 50 to 55 inches. And then fold it like this and make a stitch line all over the strip and then pull the dory to the right side and insert the dory to the dory casing and insert the elastic to the elastic casing and then make a stitch line to the inner leg of the shorts and hem the bottom of the shorts. After doing all this, I'll show you the final result of the romper.